Hello, welcome to class. This is the Boss Business Class, a classroom for startup businesses, an informal business school for you. Today in class, we're going to be talking about something. 5 reasons your business will fail as a startup even before you get your breakthrough. I know that we have quite a lot of young people doing businesses without any form of training, no idea. For some people who are doing business, situation pushed them into it. It's not like they wanted to do business, but rather than stay at home for months and not work, some of them just decided to go into business. But first of all, how did you get into business? Did you get into business because it's something you've always wanted to do, or as an escape to unemployment? Whatever that answer is, you're in business now. That's what matters. But there are 5 reasons why you will not break even, why your business will close before the time of enjoyment. I know every business owner wants a big business. Yeah, we all want a business big, but then again, you have to start from right now, like from small. Yeah, so what are these reasons why your business will fail? Reason number 1 is your inability to raise funds. Now, funds, capital is what we talk about. That's one thing that you're always going to hear. Do you have the funds? Do you have the capital? And by the time you want to get into business, there's always something that is common. People would have saved up, or you would have saved up for business, the money to start up the business, the money to get your wares and all of that. But most times you forget you will need to keep raising funds. There's something we call bailout funds. For some big businesses, government gives them bailout funds, but for you and me who are doing small business, you have to get your own bailout fund yourself. So one reason why you will fail in business is if you don't know how to raise that fund, that emergency fund. There's always a thin line between success and failure. So as a business owner, small business owner operating in Africa, one thing you should do for yourself is to learn how to raise quick funds. Train for it, do anything, but just learn how you can raise money in case there is a need for it. I'm not talking about your initial capital. I'm talking about capital inside your business. There are times you need to execute quick projects that will either make or mar the business. So go learn now how to raise funds. Number 2, not understanding the nitty-gritty of your business. You see, it's an error to do a business you don't know everything about. Don't do business blindly. You know, sometimes people get into business based on information they get from here and there. They have not taken time to invest themselves into finding out exactly how the business works. That's why you see the Igbo business model, that time you go to serve your master, that business model is everything. Like, it has to be studied. You do not start a business and you do not know exactly the hidden secrets in that business. People that are doing better than you have secrets they are using. People that are surviving are not just surviving because they want to survive. They are surviving because they know the business and they know how to survive in the business. So before you get into any business and you begin to invest time, money, resources into it, the first thing you do is to understand the business properly. However you are going to do it, but understand the business. Now, in this class, we're going to be talking about the Igbo business model. I'm going to talk about it later, but for today, know that you need to understand your business very well. Know the nitty-gritty of your business. That would decide how long you can stay in the business. Challenges are going to come. Competition will arise. Things are going to happen. What will keep you in the business when all of these things are happening is your knowledge of the business. What happens in the business and what happens outside the business. That is what is going to keep you in business. Number 3, losing focus. You know, as a young business person, there are times when you feel like, okay, I think this other business is much more profitable, or, you know, you have been told severally that you should not put all your eggs in one basket. You should not do one thing. So you want to leverage on other platforms. They tell you this one is paying this person. Bam! You want to go there. Oh, this one is doing this. Bam! So you keep dissipating energy here and there. And before you know what's happening, you're no longer focused. And once you lose focus of what you're chasing, chances are that you will lose it. So as a young business person, The time when you're growing one business is not a time when you experiment with other businesses. I'm not saying stick to one and do one all your life. See, before you get into another business, make sure that one is established so you don't carry too many things that are requiring attention and you're unable to give them the attention required. So for now, narrow it down, focus, set one up first before you start talking about the others. I know the online stuff, do this one, to get money. I know all of these things will kind of distract you sometimes, but learn to stay focused on the goal until you achieve it, until your business is stable. Don't try dissipating your energy into doing different things. Number 4, poor management. I would not blame some of us though, because there is no management skill whatsoever. This is just someone who got into business by chance or by whatever. But the management of business is very poor. Not just managing your finances. When we say business management, some people just think of, oh, my finances. Remember, you're still a small business that is growing, and you do not have the finance to get people to do that for you. So you have to learn. There is no trait that is not learnable. For you to survive in business, you need to know how to manage a business, and you must learn it. If you know it naturally, of course, there is no person that will say, okay, I just know it. There is training. You learn, relearn, read books, study people, watch videos, learn from people who are already doing the business. You try one, it doesn't work, you try another. Keep trying new things until you get what works for your business, for your niche, and for the kind of customers you are attending to. Now, how one person manages their customers is different from how another person manages their customer, because sometimes you are attending to two different sets of people. Your target audience and their target audience may not be the same. Yeah. So one thing you should do is learn. Learn from people who have been there, learn from the experiences you get in your business every day. And most importantly, you can actually ask your customers, what they think. Because sometimes you think they don't know. They know where your lapses are. You can actually do a poll and get to know how to serve them better, how to manage your business even better. Number 5, your inability to sell. You cannot be doing business if you don't know how to sell. No sales, no business. It's that simple. That's my mantra. No sales, no business. If I'm not making sales, how then am I going to sustain the business? If a business is there, sometimes you have a time frame. Okay, within this time frame, this is how many customers I should get. Learn to sell. Selling is the lifeblood of every business. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't like selling. Yes, a lot of people don't like selling, and you don't have the bank account that supports a sales team. So what do? You learn to sell yourself. Because even if you have the best sales team in the world, you should still be able to close the big deals. The big deals usually are left for the CEOs, the ogas. You understand? So no matter how big you are in business, you should know how to close your business, close deals. Most importantly, as a small business owner, your saving grace, the one thing that will save you from going bankrupt, the one thing that will lead you quicker to your success, the one thing that will lead you quicker to your promised land is your ability to sell what you've got. So don't even play with this one. If you know how to learn. How best to learn is to watch people, to read their books, to experiment. These are ways you learn. Attend courses, attend seminars. Sometimes they say attend seminars, you feel like the free one I will get on YouTube. Now, what I'm saying to you, I'm telling you, but I have not taught you how to do the selling. And even when I begin to teach how to do the selling, we have not done the practical aspect. So find people in your area, in your niche, that teach, learn. Don't just say you want to make money, but you don't want to spend money. Nobody does that. And that's one thing that kills small businesses. They are not willing to invest money in their growth. So don't be like most people. Be the one who makes a difference, who knows how to do things just the way it should be done. Go learn how to sell. It will save your business. Number 6, and the last one. You limit your circle to just people you know. You are in your comfort zone. This is where I should operate. This is where I'm comfortable operating. Comfort is death sentence to success. If you're always within your comfort zone, you're not doing anything special. You're not willing to grow. Because, hey, I don't need to emphasize this, but you know that the number of persons struggling for the same customers are just so many that if you are not fit, they will take you out of business in no time. In the business world, in the business terrain, is always one snake swallows another snake to grow bigger. Your competitors are looking for your customers to grow bigger. And while you're there, being comfortable in your comfort area, they are busy taking out the big customers. And before you know it, you are outdated, you're obsolete, and nobody's talking about it, nobody's even remembering that you exist. Avoid the trap of getting caught in selling to family, friends, and church members. If I were you, I would exclude these people. I did that for my business and it worked fantastically well. Like, I made friends with my business. I did not bring my friends into my business. I made new friends with my business. So that point where you feel, okay, I sell to people I know, people that I have their contact, I sell to people in my church, that's an error. To stop disturbing people, stop bugging people. Sell. One assignment I'm going to give you from this class is to learn to sell to strangers. Learn to talk to people you don't know. Learn to talk to people that, in fact, people you have not seen before. Make it a life habit to walk up to a new person and start a conversation. As a business person, a young business person with limited resources, that is going to save you a whole lot. These are the 6 things that will determine how long you're going to stay in business, whether you're going to stay in business for a short time or you will soon be on your way out of business or you are about to make it big. So take note of all 6. Implement on what you are lacking. Learn what needs to be learned. Execute. One other thing is, do not procrastinate. I will do it tomorrow. I will do it. No, look for somebody and talk to that person. Talk to that person about your business. Keep talking. Keep talking. Even if it looks like you're making noise, keep talking. The noisier, the better. But just make sure that you are communicating. Don't forget that I'm rooting for you. My job is to make sure that your business succeeds. Your job is to make sure that it actually succeeds. Yeah? So we're in this together. Anyways, make sure you subscribe to the Boss Business channel and turn on your notifications so you know when next another class drops. But for now, my name is still Boss May, and I will see you again in another class very shortly. See you.